Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
Are you a big Brian Boitano fan?
Oh my God, I'm glad you asked. I am a huge fan. I mean, look, I have his cookbook. I read this every day. And do you remember he was on South Park? He had like, what would Brian Boitano do? Then it turned into a show. He like loves Italian. What?
You also know he won the gold at the Olympics in 1988.
I do remember that. I do remember that. That's very important.
Yes.
You know, he's going to be in St. Louis, right?
Yes, for the U.S. Figure Skating Championships.
Okay, so do you remember when he came to the station a few months ago?
Oh, yeah.
He was so nice, like so easy to work with.
Yes.
I bet we could get him to
Skate
cook
for
for
us.
That's what I meant. Skate for us. Skate for us is what I was going to say. Yes.
Okay, how are we going to do this, though?
I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. I read somewhere that he always has big parties. Like he's a really big, like, you know, a host during the championships. He brings like all the heavy hitters in. He has this thing called like the Boitano's Lounge. I think we have to go.
Okay, that sounds like it's right up our alley. But we can't come empty-handed.
Okay, but what are we going to do?
Okay, I have the perfect idea. I have a guy, and it's in the perfect spot.
Let's go.
Okay, Kelly, you brought me to the hill. What are we doing here?
Okay, I have a dear friend, kind of a big deal here. I think he can whip up the perfect dish.
Ooh, okay. Should we go inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Dominic. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Kelly.
How are you?
What are you doing here?
Oh my goodness.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi,
how are
I'm
you?
Michelle. Hi.
Oh, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Okay, I'll tell you while we're here,
Okay.
because we need a dish from the best. We are going to Brian Boitano's party, and we need something nice.
Do you think you could help us with a signature dish?
Of course I can. You know, I'm a specialized in dishes. So, I know he would like this pasta. Pappardelle. Pappardelle is perfect. We're going to do it together.
Okay.
Andiamo.
Do it.
Okay,
Andiamo.
we'll follow you.
Okay. This will give us a little extra inspiration. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay, well, we're going to do pappardelle with prosciutto, a little spinach, basil, tomato, fresh garlic, olive oil, virgin olive oil, a little butter, and some white wine, dry white wine.
Wait, hold on. You said a little butter. Look how much butter you have there.
Well, I'm not going to use the whole thing. You know?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, shall we start?
Yes, let's get
All
started.
right, boiling water for the pappardelle. Pappardelle is it's an egg. Actually, it's an egg noodle. It's in the fettuccine family, you know, but it's a little wider.
So,
That's the pappardelle.
Dominic.
And we use a good brand, the Cecco, from Italy.
Okay.
And we start with. We're going to start with a little bit of olive oil. A little bit, you always can add. Remember that. Then we saute our garlic.
And I suspect this is a nice, quick, easy dish, right?
Yeah, easy. It's Italian cuisine is not complicated. It's very easy that it's not confused with a lot of items. Okay, fresh garlic. Don't be afraid. You don't chop it too much. I think 3 cloves should be enough.
I just won't be kissing you.
I was gonna say we're not kissing each other.
Now, if you like the garlic to be more smaller, or you can chop it like this.
How many years have you been in this kitchen? How long have you had Dominic?
Since I opened, since 1971.
Wow.
I'm still here. You know,
And we are so happy you're still here.
I'm on the hill for the thrill. Here we go. Let's saute it very lightly. Okay, just like that. Let it brown a little bit, golden brown. Then we add the prosciutto.
It's all in the
In the wrist.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Okay,
heavy.
we're done with this.
Yes.
I feel like they're really clean.
So when you do this, watch it very closely because you don't want to burn the garlic.
Because if you burn the garlic,
Well, it tastes kind of bitter.
you don't want that.
See, it's changing a little golden brown. Then you add your wine. And it's very important that you see the steam, the evaporation. That's what you want to do. Okay. You didn't expect that, right?
Fireworks!
Oh!
Okay. Like that.
That smells so good.
Can
That's-
you use any white wine or do you use a specific one?
Dry,
Dry.
not sweet.
Okay.
Ooh, that wine is incredible. There
Michelle,
we
I
go.
think this is something we can make.
Yeah, I do too.
Peel the tomato. In the kitchen, it's always very good to have a good preparation to make it easy, you know. I took the peel off a little bit. Chop it up.
Do you cook every day?
I cook for my wife at home, you know, little lunch.
What is Jackie's favorite dish?
I'm sorry?
What is Jackie's favorite dish? Your wife.
Many things. Many things, you know.
Anything you cook?
Everything.
Yeah. Because it's made with love.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Okay. Nice.
Little basil. A few olives.
Yummy.
Yeah. Basil, spinach. A little butter, a couple pieces of butter.
Butter makes it better.
I said it was always important to put a little salt. Not
And why this pasta?
I'm sorry?
Why this type of pasta?
Well, it's a, I like this dish with that. Oh. Anyway, don't show that in a.
Oh my gosh.
It's coming together.
Let's cook for about 7 minutes.
So I always hear al dente, right?
Yeah. Al dente, in Italy, they throw you in the ocean if it's not.
Oh,
We don't want
it's
that.
well deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. It's boiling nice. And I would say about 7 minutes, it should be ready.
Okay.
Fantastic. So while you wait, what do you do? Drink wine or?
Oh, that's a good idea. It's time.
It's
you know.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere. Maybe it's 5 o'clock in Italy now.
Well, I think we are pretty much there. Now, the season, it's very important. You got to taste it, make sure that it tastes the way you want it. Stir that. It's getting nice.
Make sure it's nice and
Yeah.
okay.
Season is very important in cooking. You know. So and what are you gonna do? You gotta taste it, right?
Yes.
All right.
A little spice.
Ooh,
little
yeah.
spice,
A little kick.
a little kick. That
Or a little kick.
little kick. This is a little salt. Where's the salt? Right here. You want to do it?
Okay.
Put a
How
little,
much? This much?
what? A little bit more.
More?
Okay. Let's see how that goes. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Strain it. No. Got it.
I think
Right
you've been
here?
doing this. You know what you're doing.
I'm so impressed.
And you go here.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking
Put that
about.
there.
Yes.
Some butter.
Yes, more.
Looks fantastic.
That's
Chef.
very pretty.
And the cheese. Toss a little bit.
Yes.
Wow.
Bravo.
Bravo, bravo.
I give you a
That is
10.0
gorgeous.
on that.
Perfect
Solid
score.
10.
Well, I'm not finished yet.
Oh, okay.
The cheese.
Oh, the cheese.
Oh, yes.
And voila. Va bene? Huh? What do you think?
Wow. Beautiful.
Yes, Dominic.
So not too wet.
Yeah.
You know, it sticks. Look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
Take it off.
Take this one.
Voila.
Thank you.
You wanted some more cheese?
Can we show
Yes.
it?
Here we go.
Oh,
Taste
wow.
it first. Taste it first.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I want to get a little bit of
know.
everything. I want to get the pasta. I want to get this.
Al dente, eh? Now you gotta
Cheers.
salud.
Salud.
We need this a little wine, don't
Ooh.
we? Okay, let's see.
Ready?
It's good.
And it has a nice little kick to it.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the red pepper.
That's great.
So
Gosh.
This is classic Dominic. This is so delicious. This
can
is
eat
something
this
that, yes, we can make
We're gonna make it
for Brian.
for Brian.
I agree with you.
You know, I know you've had this restaurant for so many years. You were from Italy. The Olympics are going to be in Italy. How does that make you feel to know that, you know, your home country is
I wish
the
I was
host?
there. No, still I love the country where I was born. I miss it a lot. But this is home now. You know?
But isn't it beautiful to be in the Hill and to be such a big part of St. Louis culture?
The Hill
and
is a
history?
great neighborhood. Probably is the only one left in the entire United States. You know, so and it's going strong. They're building around. It's really we have a beautiful church. We know everybody, just about everybody knows everybody. No, it's a safe neighborhood. So no complaints. And I like because we have ice cream place, we have other restaurants, we have the market, the Gregorio, Volpe. So we're very blessed, you know. You should see some Saturdays. It's packed here, all over, you know. People walking, and it's like a magic, you know. So
You've
No
come
complaint.
Full circle. You've come full circle, coming here with nothing as a young 20-something-year-old, and now you have 2 restaurants. You're on the historic Hill neighborhood.
Right. The opportunities are here. You have to take them. You got to work hard. That's my advice I give it to the young people. Be proud of where you live. Keep your corner clean. Don't. It's very important.
Brian is a cook. He's had a cookbook, and for us to be able to bring him food, food for me is, gathering with loved ones. Food is love. Food is being able to just, communicate and share great conversation.
Food brings family together, people together. Food and wine.
Of course.
So anyway, what else can I say?
Do you think that you're ever going to retire?
I like to, but I love what I'm doing so much. I'm having fun. What am I going to do at home? But I love the people, and I'm having a good time, and it's something that keeps me strong and happy.
And I will tell you, you are still as handsome
Yes.
Oh,
as you were when I first met you more than 20 years ago.
Jesus.
So yes, you are a vibe.
A whole vibe.
Well, how about a little singing?
Oh, what are we
yes.
going to sing?
Che bella cosa è una giornata sole, l'aria serena dopo una tempesta e l'aria fresca pare già una festa. Che bella cosa una giornata sole, ma è nato sole, più belle ne, o sole mio, sta in fronte a te, o sole mio, sta in fronte a te, sta in fronte a te.
I gotta-
my God, you got serenaded!
I got it short.
It was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Do you think we should take this to Brian's?
Heck yes, he
Okay.
will love it.
I think so too.
On to see Brian.
Brian!
Hello.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Oh my
We
gosh.
brought something for your party.
We are bearing
Yes,
gifts.
we're that's
is
your
that my
mac and cheese.
Oh my God, you made my mac and cheese. I'm so
We
excited.
tried.
And we have
What
a
is
special
that?
dish whipped up from
Wow.
a special chef.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm so hungry.
Well, thank you for inviting us to your lounge.
Yeah, it's so quiet. This is the calm before the storm.
Yeah, it's
Very
nice.
fancy.
Very fancy.
So it's an exciting weekend,
Yeah.
an exciting time to be in sports and, figure skating.
Yeah.
My question to you, so many young skaters and, they could be on Team USA. Had they come to you for advice? And if they have, what advice do you give them or what would you give them?
I have had Team USA kids come to me for advice, but I don't hand out advice without them asking. Or I'll be in a situation like last month I was doing a show and all of the top skaters, and I was hosting the show, so I was, sitting with them, and there was a subject matter came up about mental pressure and like doing your mental exercises and focusing on the mental aspect of performing under pressure. And so I had this, sort of impromptu discussion with them about what my mental techniques were. And so they were really interested in hearing about it. But those organic moments that will come up, I love giving my information to them, but I'm not the person who's gonna go up and go like, I need to school you on something, kids, you know what I mean? So I wait for their coaches or them to come up to me and ask for some advice.
I would love to know your mental techniques.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you have one you could share?
I do. So I think we're getting pretty serious. I think the secret of being a champion is being able to stay in the moment, and I call it energy to the moment. And it's like really being right here, right now, not letting your mind go ahead or behind. So like when the music's running in your program, you're not thinking about what happened and what's coming. You're literally in the moment right here, right now. And if you're moving and doing everything that you're supposed to be doing physically in that moment, you're in every position, you've broken it down so that you know every moment what position you should be in. Everything should go right because you're placing your body in every moment, in every position that you should be in, so those all link together and create a moment that's successful. But it's really hard. You have to practice that on a regular basis because the mind is a crazy thing, and that inner voice that everyone has, it can just take over. So on a daily basis, as much as you practice a triple axel or whatever your skating, moves are, you have to also practice the mental toughness.
Man, that can apply to so many things in life.
It is a toolbox that I say, parents ask me all the time, my kid champion. I'm like, it's not important that your kid is a champion. It's important that they participate in sports, because from sports, you create a toolbox that you use for your whole life. Work ethic, being on time, focus, drive, mental toughness, like all these things that people take to other aspects of their life and they're successful. So that's the important part about athletics.
Grit, agility, all those things.
Everything.
Oh my goodness.
Everything.
Well, can we talk about you though? Your career has spanned some time,
A couple years.
And you look great, and you're doing so many awesome things
Yeah.
all the time. Do you get nostalgic when you when you do these events, when you do Boitano's Lounge, when you do everything for NBC or for the podcast or whatever it is? I mean, it must take you back all the time.
Yeah, it is, and I'm, I was just thinking before you guys started filming, I'm like, this is amazing that all these years after that I still have this opportunity. So the luck of what I've had and created, isn't lost on me to this day. It's something that you just never get used to. I mean, you go into the Olympic Village as one person, and you come out within a week a different person. And it's the weirdest thing, and it takes years and years to get used to that new person that happened overnight in other people's mind. But the opportunities that came up from that, I have always been so appreciative. I mean, I literally happened to win in just the right time for figure skating, and I just love the opportunities that it gave me, and it was the career that I always dreamed about, and I literally was thinking about that before we started filming today. It's like, wow, this is amazing that I have still these opportunities. But the other thing too that's amazing about coming to the U.S. National Championships is I see people that I competed against when I was 13 years old. And it's like it's old home week. It's like you belong to this club of these people that you're like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in years, and they haven't come back to the national championships. But I used to compete against you when I was 14 in junior nationals, or novice 13. It's like we were all a group of kids like these kids are now, going for their dreams, and you are still associating with them, years and years into your life.
Okay, I want to know, when you won the gold, I know everyone asks you what you do with the gold medal. Where is it in your home? I want to know, where are the skates?
My skate, do you know where the skates are already?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I have no idea.
If you had one place that you would really want your skates to be ever, where would they be? And they're with my costume in this spot. And it's amazing, dream come true for me to have them there.
Okay, somewhere, some fabulous glass display
In
some kind of museum.
Washington, D.C.
Get
The
out.
Smithsonian.
I was going to say Smithsonian. I had no idea though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Brian.
And they actually came out last week to check out my collection of, so I have all, you guys are gonna, I don't know, this is geeking out. My mom had kept all my skate from 12 years old to 24. I have all my costumes that go with my skates, that go with the programs, that go with the laminates, that go with the medals, that go with, the marks that I got and the videotapes. So each, 12 years old, 13, 14, 15, 16, I have a whole collection of all of those complete sets of like items.
An archivist in your family. That's
Well,
so
my mom
wonderful.
was just
Yeah.
like, she's like, I don't know if he's gonna want it, so I'll just keep
Yeah.
it.
I thought you were going to say, oh, they're in the garage.
A doorstop.
They could be. They could be.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So okay, my question about this team, about all the athletes that you are looking at this year, is there anything different or reminiscent to you? Something that sticks out to you about, like, for instance, the women's team, or
Yes.
or the potential women's
Oh,
team,
yeah.
I should say. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a historical team because we are for the first time going into an Olympic season with 3 world gold medalists. So we've never had that in like the history. So our ice dancers are world champions, our man is a world champion, and our woman is a world champion. And that's 3 out of 4 categories we have world champions in. It's the most dominant that we have been ever going into an Olympic event. So our team, and those are the people who won, but that team, the supporting people in the team are really, really fantastic as well. So I'm going to say it's probably one of the strongest teams that we've ever had going into the Olympics.
It's so exciting.
I
I mean,
know.
that's the thing about being in St. Louis. It's like, oh my gosh, you have to witness history.
Yes.
You have to try to get here. And
Yeah.
it's all reasonable. The Sports Commission has worked really hard, to make it accessible to people who want to come. You know, I cannot wait.
And the other thing too is I remember St. Louis audiences because I traveled on a tour called Champions on Ice for 16 years.
I remember that.
And we would always look forward to coming to St. Louis because we knew that it was a really great audience for some reason. There were pockets in America that we always knew, like Chicago, Boston, St. Louis. There were little pockets, and it was always St. Louis was really a gracious, really great crowd. to
St.
skate
Louis
for.
shows up.
We
They
have some of the
really
best
do.
fans.
Yeah, especially
That's
in
amazing.
sports.
Yeah.
Yes. You were talking about some of the former medalists, the Olympic champions,
Yeah.
who will also be here. So can you do some name dropping?
I believe, Scott Hamilton's here. Dorothy Hamill's coming. I think Peggy Fleming will be here. We have Olympic champions Tenley Albright and Carol Heiss. Sasha Cohen is here. Trying to think of Scott and I. Ty Babylonian and Randy Gardner are coming. We actually have the entire 1976 Olympic team, which Ty Babylonian and Randy Gardner were on that team. They were very young. But we are right back there. We're going to have a reunion, their 50th reunion, and we're going to do a party here on Saturday. So it'll be fun because I'm going to do a question and answer with the whole team. And that was a really strong team too. So and that was right in the pocket of those people for my age. I was 13 then, and those people were like literally icons and idols to me. So it's like I'm gonna completely geek out over talking to them.
I love that.
That.
And so, can we come to the lounge?
Yeah,
I mean, anyone can come to the lounge,
Yeah, anyone
right?
can buy tickets to come to the lounge. It's going to be a great year because it's going to be, full of all the alumni come here, all the current skaters after they're finished skating come here. So it's like it's packed with all the skaters. And if you're an audience member and you want to meet the skaters and eat elevated food and cocktails and mocktails. So that's how I originally started this, because I was like, I wanted to do an elevated experience where you didn't have to leave the building. Because when you come into a building like this, you stay all day.
Yes.
And then who wants to eat hot dogs and, concourse food, popcorn and stuff like that? There's only so much. So I'm like, let's do an elevated food and cocktail experience, like, so people could stay in the building and socialize and talk about skating like what we're doing here. This will be filled with people having great food, during the events in the next few days.
Let's talk food.
Yeah.
Okay, you are surrounded by
Ooh,
food here. We
yay.
have a dish from
my God.
Dominic. He is an iconic chef who is on the Hill in St. Louis. And then Michelle.
I attempted your mac and cheese, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it held up well. I tried.
Yeah.
We ate it and ate it and ate it last night. It was so good. It's so
Yeah,
good.
this is so it's Fontina, Asiago, and Gouda. That's my really key. Am I supposed to try it?
Oh no, well we can in a
okay.
minute.
Yeah, we
Okay.
roll in a minute. And then
I'm starving.
I know. We brought you some toasted crabs.
I know, those
we gotta
look
get
good.
emos
Yes.
in a little bit too.
Yes.
Emos,
Yeah.
that's good. Oh, is there pizza in there?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
pizza in there.
And Michelle's your cookbook that
Oh, yeah,
Michelle
your
has.
Yes.
I seriously thumb through it all the time.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Yeah. It's pretty accessible. It's what I
Yes.
wanted to do. I like wanted minimal ingredients, and like all my friends like tested the recipes too. So it's like if they had veto power, they're like too hard, too many ingredients, whatever. It's like they're like simple, and there's so many go-to things. I still cook from that cookbook all the time. I do. Yeah.
my gosh.
My favorite is the braised pork shoulder
Okay.
in pineapple juice.
Is that the Hawaiian one?
Yes.
Yes.
Love
Okay.
that. Love
That's
it's
the
so
one
great
that
for entertaining.
I put a little note. So
You got to
I'm
do
gonna
that in the pineapple juice. You braise it. It's like so good.
Okay, if the world was ending today and you had to have one meal, what is your one perfect meal?
I think everybody always asks me that, and I feel like because I'm Italian, I should say pasta. But I think I love braised proteins, so like lamb shank or short rib or pork shoulder. I love braised, like soft, fall off the bone, like kind of proteins.
That sounds good.
So I think it would be something like that. Yeah.
Can I ask one last question, or unless you have another one?
Go ahead, girl.
I just want to know what's in your future. You've got so much stuff going on. What are you working on? What are you excited about? What can
I'm
we
actually
look for
working
you?
on, which is fun because I do the Boitano's Lounge in the boutique hotels. We have one opening in Kansas City this coming year. Yeah.
Why not St. Louis? Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't have say on that. But then our next is Baltimore. But I'm working on ready-to-drink cocktails in bottles and mocktails. So I'm doing that, and then a food product like a condiment, red pepper relish, tomato jam, and a fennel olive tapenade. So I'm gonna package those and do like little branding of my product. So we'll have ready-to-drink cocktails and a little food. Next time we talk.
Gosh, yes, we'll come to Kansas City.
Yes,
we
we'll go to
will.
Kansas City.
That'd be great.
Really, if we
I would
say
love
that, we really will.
We will.
It's going to be beautiful. So it's going to be 49 rooms. It's a boutique hotel, and then there will be a 2-level Boitano's Lounge in the lobby. So it'll be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's been such a pleasure following your career from when you won the gold. I won't say what year, 1988.
Dang!
Say it loud and proud.
I was only 12. I was 12.
To everything that you've been doing on the food scene and in the skating world, it is really such a pleasure to have met you.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank
It's
you.
a pleasure to have been on your show.
Thank you so much. Should we
Fun.
cheers to some T-Rab?
I
Yeah.
think we should. Let's dig
Let's
in.
do it. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Wait, should we
Do
Do you
really
think I
cheers?
should try? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
just
Can
grab
I try
yes.
one?
Have you never had one?
No.
Oh my goodness.
What? This is a
You
St.
gotta
Louis
dunk?
thing.
It is?
Yeah, you have to
Okay,
dunk it.
let's
Dunk
cheers
it? Okay,
for
yeah,
sure.
I
Let's
love
do a
it.
cheers.
Okay.
I love it.
Ready?
Ready?
Cheers. Look in the eyes. Look in the eyes.
Cheers.